Welcome back here to Tommy Boxing, and today we got some reacting to do. There's been some drama with Aaron the Plumber. If you guys don't know him, he's under like the Crash Out King, former plumber, now social media star. And the biggest sin is he's always down to fade, just ready to stand in Bane for as long as you want to go. He stands on business, so you can't be mad at the guy. And he's a pretty funny guy. Combine all that, you got a star on your hands, a rising star. And obviously with him fighting everyone, people want to see him box, want to see him in the crossover scene, want to see him on Misfits. Eventually, Mams Taylor secures the deal with him to be on Misfits for I don't know how much money, but a good amount. But then he pulls out of negotiations, actually with Wade Plem. You're supposed to fight Wade, but negotiations fell through. Aaron the Plumber's coach said, no, not yet. Let us have one fight first, and then we could fight you. Then Aaron the Plumber said he's retired from the scene. He's not going to fight because of negotiations and people being fake behind the scenes. And then as we see now, and so far nothing's happened yet, he's on the undercard for Adam 22 and Jason Love. So I guess he's unretired from never fighting. So it was a little weird. Like it was a whole thing. Mams has been pretty quiet and amicable, wished him the best, but Aaron's calling him, I guess, fake and dissing him in certain things, saying Mams wouldn't allow him to fight anywhere. But I don't know. I've only read like the couple tweets and the headlines. What this looks like, and shout out to Fred Talks Fighting. He recorded, it looks like, the Twitter space here. It looks like here we're going to hear the full argument between the two. How I've taken it as prior to this is that Aaron has been very difficult to work with. His ego price versus the actual worth he has is very different, which is, you know, that's how it is. Fight negotiations always go like that. So I see why this is happening. We're going to react to it. I'm going to give you my opinions and see where we leave off.
Alright, so what's going on, man? You gonna keep me in this contract and not let me fight nowhere else?
Well, I'm just going to do what's right. I've done everything right by you, and I see your online threats, so if you go on a podcast and say shit that's inaccurate or a lie, not only will I expose it, but I will sue the shit out of you beyond anything you could imagine. Because I've done you nothing but right, and you've made false accusations about me. You listen to some bullshit from people talking all kinds of crazy stuff. And I'll be honest with you, bro, I was in your corner heavy. I invested time, energy, everything to get everything right for you. I really put on this event that we're putting on in Nashville because I wanted to make sure that you're happy. So now we're going to do the event anyway. It's cool, but you did not act appropriately or correct. You didn't come correct. No principles, man. And you'd say everyone's after you, but you fucked me.
Okay, holy shit. All right, that's shocking me. Mams is pissed. What were the tweets? I saw like a couple, he just called them fake. We got to look up these tweets real quick. Okay, this is deep. Okay, here we go. I guess this was, it looks like January 6th. Shout out to IFN Boxing. Aaron the Plumber says someone is trying to stop him fighting on January 23rd and threatens to post recorded conversations.
You know what I'm saying? All the recorded conversations.
So, okay.
Hey, Brodesky. So they trying to stop me from fighting on the 23rd. I'm going to just let y'all know on Mamas. If I can't fight on the 23rd, Brodesky, I'm done with boxing on me. And I'm finna expose everything, bro. I'm posting everything on Mamas. I'm posting everything. You know what I'm saying? All the recorded conversations. Y'all gonna hear everything. And then I'm done with this internet, bro, because this shit weird. On my mama, bro. These dudes be hating on you, trying to get some money. You know what I'm saying? Acting unethical, Brodesky. Really hating, stepping on my toes, bro. And it's weird on Mamas. It's weird, Brodesky. I don't understand it, you know what I'm saying? How people just have so much malice inside their heart, Brodesky, when they ain't do right by you, when they had the opportunity to. You know what I'm saying? Brodesky, they trying to step on my toes, man. Oh, whiskey, and I don't like that. Hey,
okay, that was a little but that's some serious accusations. He's accusing Mams of the one not letting him fight. So let's kind of read this. I want to address something head on so there's no confusion. I am not ducking fades. I am dying to get in the ring and compete. I have been training, preparing, and staying disciplined for January 23rd on Brand Risk Boxing. Behind the scenes, after I made it clear I no wanted to do business with a certain promoter because I was being strung along, I was threatened with serious bodily harm. I have these threats recorded. That's not competition. That's not business. That's hate. So he's saying it's clear misfits. He's just trying to be like elusive. The only other promotion that was gonna put him on Misfits. So he's saying that Misfits and Mams, they were trying to hurt him in a physical manner to send out some goons that if he wasn't gonna fight on Misfits. Okay, we'll just go with that accusation. That's a heavy accusation. There are people with money, power, and platforms who would rather see me hurt or silenced than see me thrive, inspire my community, and earn my keep the right way. I've been pressured into situations and matchups that don't align with my values or the brand I've built, clearly intended to tarnish my image. Let me be very clear. I want to box, I want to fight, I want to compete. But I will not put my life or my integrity at risk for anyone. If boxing is blocked, I'll pivot to something they have zero control over. Bodybuilding, fitness, or another lane. And I'll still win. Nobody controls my destiny but God and my work ethic. I'm sharing this for transparency and safety. If anything happens to me, this isn't random. This is me standing on truth and protecting myself. I appreciate everyone who's been rocking with me. I'm focused, I'm disciplined, and I'm not backing down. Okay, so I believe this was like the initial thing. And then we get some tweets here. Yeah, shout out to my boy Lil Joey. He said, I'm calling BS on the bodily harm bullshit. Bro signed a contract and now don't fuck with it. Aaron said, ha ha ha, I can definitely have some people confirm they heard the recording. I have a great track record for being honest. That's why people love me all over the world for being myself. Why aren't we just releasing the recording then? Like, can we just drop the tape? Drop the tape. Look at all the other Misfits fighters on the same card as him. We got OJ Rose, Gabe Silva, Darren Harris. Like, there's other fighters that are from Misfits that are going to Brand Risk. So Mams doesn't have an issue with you going to other promotions. You just tell him, like, hey, I'm going to go fight over here. And he'll make it move. Like, if you're supposed to be on, I guess, the Nashville card, which we'll get into in a sec. I don't think no one threatened to hurt him. I think people will say, no, you can't because you haven't even fought on our platform yet. Like, blah, blah, blah. So, I don't know. Let's see, though. They're trying to force me to fight on their platform after threatening to have me hurt because I didn't want to sign a contract. Mams isn't like gangbanging, like Mob Boston out here. Like, yeah, I'll pistol whip you to death, buddy boy. Like, calm down. I see why Mams is like, I'm suing you, buddy. You're going to court. I don't know if he's even worth building up into a star since he's already showing big signs of being too egotistical and not loyal. Loyal, LMAO, to some MFers trying to make me fight transgenders on their platform and threaten to get me killed because I won't sign a contract. Eat a dick. I already am a reality TV star. What? What are we talking about? This is perfect. Shout out Mr. Horrible. I agree. There's so many details we don't know about what's actually going on in the fights that were offered are unknown. Facts. We need more information. Oh, here we go. There's a clip from speaks about Aaron the Plumber. Let's hear this clip.
A guy called Aaron the Plumber who really thinks that there is an Illuminati within this. I don't know if you guys have been seeing his tweets. It's mind-boggling. I'm not even reply. I don't even know what to say.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
He said he's going to the FBI to report death threats.
Wow.
And then he said to Wade that it was because we tried to take out a life insurance policy, which is, by the way, in every boxing contract ever. You know?
Yeah.
Sometimes people put 2 and 2 together and they get 17.
Yeah.
So.
Why would you not want life insurance if you're fighting? That's like...
It ain't got no sense.
Oh, man.
He thinks we benefit from it. I don't know. Obviously, you take insurance out on every event in case anything, force majeure,
yeah,
gets injured, especially if it's a big event like a KSI Fury or something like that. But it's standard in all of our contracts. So,
of course.
But yeah, it's crazy.
Okay, so this is just all surrounding with, I guess, the insurance policy, I guess. Where is the recording? Show me the tape. Where is this recorded? I need to find this recording.
I'll fuck you because you wouldn't take something out of a contract.
We took it out of the contract, bro. Nobody's ever had a problem with it, and we still took it out. We took the words out. We crossed it out. Ain't no one trying to get life insurance on you. You are the most difficult person I ever dealt with on the whole roster, bro. That's crazy. And you're not even, by a long shot, you're not the biggest. There's people with much more to protect. much more money, much more fans, much more views. I just saw the star quality. I took you on. I was there like a big brother whenever you needed anything, you needed to talk, you needed advice. Honestly, like nothing surprises me in this world, but honestly, like that shit was foul, man. I was just like, man, I really thought deep down you're a good dude, but you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck. It don't matter how good someone is to you, how well they treat you, how much respect. Now you go out there and do whatever you want to do, and you'll see what people are like. You know, I ain't no fucking punk or no pussy, so maybe you got it twisted and thought I could just take advantage and do what the fuck I like. But that's not me. And I don't use words like everybody talking shit and threatening and this and that. I just do actions. I don't do the words and make noise, rah-rah, all that rah-rah shit. That's not who I am.
Oh my God, Mams is pissed, but fair enough to Mams, because imagine, like, you've spent years building Misfits and building the rosters, and everyone's giving him flowers, and then this guy comes in, like, not just one tweet, like, constant for, like, a week, it looks like about a week here, just constant berating that Mams is dirty, he put a hit out on him, and these, like, really big accusations about the life insurance policy, which I'm a little confused at. I don't know if he, like, misinterpreted it, if he just can't read, like,
I don't take disrespect very kindly. And I gave you everything. Man, I've never worked that hard on someone's contract with a lawyer telling, just give him what he wants. Okay, but we can't do this one thing because that's setting a precedent for everything. We're allowed to take insurance. He doesn't want life insurance. We're not even taking insurance on the event, but we're allowed to take insurance in case a bomb scare comes and the event gets canceled or some shit happens. That's standard, man. You got to trust at some point. This dude has taken his time. He's paying me way more than anyone else. And he's trying to do good by me. And he's given me advice. He's spent time with his team trying to get my Facebook shit done. That shit's not my fault. That they think that you've done something seriously wrong. So whatever it was, I gave you.
what did he do on Instagram?
Very genuine and sincere energy and tried to do everything right by you. So what would you do if a motherfucker just did that to you and said, oh, fuck your shit, I ain't fighting? You know?
If I'm difficult, then why not just take your money and be done with me?
Well, send the money. Let me know when you're sending it.
Okay, so we're going to sign the contract. I'm going to send the money, and you're going to release me, right?
Now, let me speak to the team and see what's up, what the right play is here.
Because you kept me on the shelf since since April.
No, you didn't tell me you can't come to the UK. I had you on that show, and then I put you on the very next show. There's nothing you can say or do. There's no evidence you have that shows that you're in the right. You know why? Because you're in the wrong. You are in the wrong. If you look in the mirror and say, yo, you know what? Let me be honest. This dude was a good dude to me. He tried to do everything right by me. And then he tried to put me on the show in the UK. And then I'm like, oh shit, I can't make it to the UK. I tried to get the lawyers to see what they could do. You got outstanding issues. It's
sorry, I don't mean to pause right here, but several times this has happened with Misfits fighters is they tend to, like, every time we make an attempt for someone to go to state, why are there always so many priors? And also, how do you not know that? Like, I don't know, like, you're going to try to sneak in? Like, it's not going to happen. Like, it's such a big event, big moment. Like, you're going to have to figure that out or know off rip. I feel like you have to know that. I don't know. That's happened a few times.
Not even the criminal record. It's the paternity shit or whatever it is. So I'm not psychic,
wait, what?
bro. You got out. And then he tried to put me on the show in the UK. And then I'm like, oh shit, I can't make it to the UK. I tried to get the lawyers to see what they could do. You got outstanding issues. It's not even the criminal record. It's the paternity shit or whatever it is.
What? What is he talking about? Like, he's got different baby mamas happening? So is it like he's like in a custody battle? So that makes sense, and that's a little different. That's fair.
So I'm not psychic, bro. I don't know that you can't come to the UK. I booked you on that show. I booked you on the Qatar show next year. I've got you. I lined up a bunch of fights for you and everything. Every show I had that was gonna be significant. The Dubai thing, I just wasn't sure because you changed your mind and said, Wade, I don't think you were confident in fighting Wade, but you were starting to be. So, like, honestly, I treated you like a priority. And then you just turn your back and say, nah, fuck it, you know? So, it'll be a good gesture. Send the 20 grand back. Let me think about the right way to go about things. I'm not someone who bears grudges. If you try and do what's right, I ain't trying to fuck your life up. As long as you don't step out of line with me, I ain't trying to do nothing any more than you have. I'm a very clear-cut person. I'm black and white. I don't try and do sneaky shit. I never tried to fuck you over. There was nothing wrong with your contract. You'd have never, ever complained about anything if you went through with the experience. You're the one who's going to look back and say, man, I fucking burned a bridge for nothing. I got hundreds of fighters. And it's a shame, I'll be honest, because I really saw vision for you. And I like that you were committed to boxing and everything, bro. You really done fucked up for no reason. No reason. But go listen to your buddy Charleston White and whoever the fuck else and do your thing.
All right, well, we let me know.
You let me know. Send me the money and we'll go from there.
Yeah.
All right.
Send me your information.
All right, I'll get that to you tomorrow. I'll send it to the Wasserman account.
All right.
All right, bet.
Okay, man. I mean, that looks like it's about it. To summarize this all, he's just so stuck on the fact of, I guess they had a life insurance policy out on him in case of something happens. And I'm just going to read this right here. I mean, I'm not going to go in depth with it, but I'll just read this. I asked Google/AI, why do boxing contracts have life insurance policies? Boxing contracts often include life insurance because it's a high-risk sport with potential for career-ending or fatal injuries, protecting athletes financially and providing security for their families, covering lost income, medical bills, and long-term health issues like chronic brain damage, ensuring they aren't left destitute after their fighting days end, a common problem in the sport. My guess is he read it wrong or just misinterpreted it, because there's probably a policy in there that's like, we'll cover it, but we're also not liable. That's what my assumption is, and that's why I said to take it out. I don't think man was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna get you. You're locked in for life, buddy. You're done. You're done. I'm telling LA, all of LA is gonna hunt you down, and you're gonna be like the Black John Wick. Like, I don't think it's that deep. I think it's just a very, very big misunderstanding. All on Aaron's side, by the way. I have everything that's coming out. It seems like Aaron's just misinterpreting, because now he's like, yeah, I want to fight Wade. I'm good. I'm down to hop on Misfits. Let's make a contract happen. I'll fight Chase too. Fuck it. Like, now he's like, oh yeah, I love Misfits. I want to fight there. Like, so he was attempting to cause clout promotion for his fight, and also maybe try to use like some positioning and leverage on his end so he can get more money. This is a rough look. It'll be a long day for Aaron. I don't think he's going to be on Misfits. Maybe. Mams did mention that they're having a Nashville event, and I assume Wade is going to be on that because he keeps talking about boxing. I'm a big fan of Wade, but I think he's fighting again probably in March. I don't know what's going to happen next with Aaron. I don't think anything good. If you guys have any more information, if you guys know where that, I guess, this ominous audio is at, go ahead, let me know in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next one.